Calaroga Shark Media.
Hello and welcome to Palace Intrigue. I am your host, Mark Francis. The Mirror reports Meghan Markle is growing increasingly concerned that her life is not going in the direction she had planned. Royal author Tom Quinn told the Mirror, there is a growing rift between Harry and Meghan caused by Meghan's increasing concern that her life is not going in the direction she had planned. She loves media attention, hates the fact that surveys suggest that she and Harry are no longer of much interest to the American public. Don't worry, Meghan. We're here to talk about you every day. Once again, Meghan's failed podcast came up with the Mirror reminding us of Bill Simmons' grifter comment, which led to royal expert Christine Ross telling Us Weekly, it's really, really uncommon for representatives from a company to make these comments. Even if you do see these things, usually the company, the organization, says this doesn't represent our viewpoints and that sort of thing. The Mirror does not seem excited about Meghan's Lemonada podcast, scheduled to be released in 2025, with an expert warning the new podcast could be a recipe for failure unless her new team makes key changes to its existing format. An industry insider told us here at Palace Intrigue, by 2025, the only ones listening to Meghan's podcast will be you guys, to make fun of it. Quinn added, with news that the couple's Netflix contract may be under threat, along with the mockery that greeted the launch of her online brand, Meghan feels very much under siege. Royal biographer Hugo Vickers thinks Harry might return home solo. Vickers told The Sun, I think he'll come. If he comes home, it will be very nice for him because he won't particularly want to. He's quite angry, I think. Alone? Yes, I do think he'll come alone. The king, as I have mentioned before, has left the door wide open for him to do that, and he was doing such a good job before. He looks so happy, unless you're happy when you're doing your duty and you're doing it for other people and you're putting things into life. Queen Camilla has ruffled feathers with an unusual demand regarding the wardrobe choices to Princess Kate and Sophie when it comes to the colour blue. A source close to Queen Camilla's official dresser, Jackie Meakin, revealed that while all three royal women favour blue for official engagements, Camilla, as Queen, has the privilege of selecting her outfit first when they are appearing together. Initially, Meakin's strict approach to who could wear which colour caused some tension at Buckingham Palace. However, the rules have since been relaxed, allowing Kate and Sophie to wear blue, provided their outfits are distinctly different from Camilla's. The insider explained to The Express, the Queen is now able to choose her outfits before all the other women in the royal family. It's part of the royal pecking order, and that includes the clothes and colour. Her Majesty's favourite colour is blue, and so is Kate's. Sophie's also quite fond of it. There was a time when Jackie was a bit apprehensive to allow blue to be worn at the same time as the Queen, but she's relaxed that now as long as the blues are very different shades. In the end, it all becomes a bit comical with all the ladies seeing the funny side. Jackie Meakin took over the role of royal dresser from Angela Kelly, who was a favourite of the late Queen Elizabeth and worked alongside her for 29 years. Charles needs to work on his fist bumping. His Majesty practiced his new greetings with the West Indies cricket team at Buckingham Palace. We're told he was taught how to fist bump by players Mikhail Louis and Jeremiah Louis brothers. The king's efforts resulted in laughter, which might get one put to death on Game of Thrones, but not much in modern royal circles. Palace Intrigue will be right back. Lady Louise Windsor has chosen to maintain a private and discreet approach to her personal relationships. As the daughter of the Duke and Duchess of Edinburgh, Lady Louise has grown up with the public eye and has consistently favoured a low-profile lifestyle, appearing at only a select few royal engagements. The 20-year-old royal recently made her debut in the Sandringham horse driving trials in Norfolk last month, accompanied by a friend from university, Felix de Salva Clamp. The two reportedly met at St Andrews University in Scotland, where Lady Louise is studying English literature. Royal commentator Gareth Russell told GB News, the biggest step with any relationship for a senior or junior member of the royal family would be letting the public know for certain that it's happening. Gareth considered the early days of William's relationship with Kane. Certainly, many members of the royal family knew about it and knew her, but it's a very different thing between talking to your family and discussing it with the public. Royal expert Jenny Bond told OK, it's been one heck of a year for the royal family so far, and nothing would please the king more than to have his close family gathered together in the peace of Balmoral for a time to take stock together, marking the passing of an incredibly difficult few months and look to the future. Like Catherine herself has said, cancer treatment brings with it a large measure of uncertainty, and that must extend to whether she is able to spend part of the summer holidays at Balmoral. If she does go, I'm sure the whole family will want to surround her with love, support, and renewed strength. She, meanwhile, will want to make the summer months as fun as carefree for the children as she possibly can after everything she's been through. The royal family usually escapes to Scotland for their August break, enjoying various activities, Jenny disclosed. Just like in the late Queen's reign, time at Balmoral is family time. And if the king gets the chance, he will relish the opportunity to hang out with his grandchildren by reading them stories, teaching them about wildlife around them, playing cards and enjoying picnics, weather permitting. Then there were the ponies, and what better place to learn to ride? The late Queen was always popping her children and grandchildren on ponies and leading them around, and now Charles will do the same. Walking over the moors is his me time, where he can take solace in the hills and rugged countryside. The summer stay up there has always been a time primarily for family, gathering in the peace of the Scottish countryside after the business and noise of their working lives in London and elsewhere. It's a breathe, relax, and be still kind of place, and that's what they all love about it. And this year, more than ever, they all need to gather themselves and regroup for what they must all hope will be better days to come. And there you have it. If you'd like to email us, our address is thepalaceintrigue@gmail.com. Please follow us on Spotify, Apple, or the app of your choice, and write us a review or leave some stars if you're loving the show. I'm Mark Francis. My thanks to John McDermott. This is Palace Intrigue, and good times.